So I adore, even if you don't like something I did, I love hearing that you either, I love this show, or this character really helped me through a difficult time, or I didn't think you did so good on it. I'm like, all right, well, cool, you know, you can't win them all, you know, you do your best. But I just love interacting with you guys. I'm hearing from you. Now, yes. Your best friend was not able to make it, and she's a fan again. So what's her name? Lindsay? Tell me when you're recording. Lindsay, I've been told that you're an anime fan, and that's okay with me. Not only that, but I got a whole bunch of people here that want to say hello to you. Say hi to Lindsay. We miss you. Oh, you're good. Another one. I tell you what, come up here. Come up here. You have to do a scene with me. Do you know the scene about drinking the coffee? She's a professional, so she can record you. Is it recording right now? Okay, all you have to do is point it. Come here, you know this part? Yeah, here she goes. Ready? Okay, there we go. Be strong. Ready?
I don't know if I can drink this coffee. My father might get mad at me.
What if I let you drink it? Tell you about my phone case? Let me tell you why this is special. It's more special than you know. A couple of years ago, a friend of mine that works for Square Enix called me and he said, I'm going to Japan to meet with Hiromo Arakawa, who wrote Full Metal Alchemist. Okay, this is the mangaka who created the show, created the manga, the characters, everything, right? Okay? And he said, she has heard that you made this little movie, Full Metal Fantasy, and she would like to see it. So I sent my Square Enix friend a DVD, and he took it with him. A couple of weeks later, I get a box at my front door, and I open it up. Oh my gosh, you guys. It was full of Full Metal Alchemist swag that I have never seen in any vendor's room in the United States. I mean, like an Edward Elric cuckoo clock. I'm not kidding. It's got like his little angry face. Full Metal tea set, Full Metal Alchemist calculator. I mean, all kinds of stuff, right? I was geeking out. But then I got to the bottom of the box, and guess what was there? A manila envelope, and I opened it up, and there was a drawing of Ed, personal, custom drawing from Arakawa Sensei, and it said, to Vic, quote, Ed, loved your movie. And that was the drawing. This is the, I scanned the artwork, and then I found this cool website that makes cases out of it. So that's why that's special, because that's a one-of-a-kind drawing that Arakawa Sensei did. Oh, I asked you, right? I asked you to remind me. I have to tell you this. You're going to... Anybody that's ever heard me talk at conventions knows that I really don't like yelling when I play characters. Like all of the fighting and it'll kill you, right? It'll kill you after about 20 minutes. You're like, God, please show me. Like Broly and all that kind of stuff. Any fighting kind of stuff. So even when Ed fights, we save all of that till the very end of the session. Because you don't want to blow your voice out, right? You don't want to have to do more like quiet talking. after you've done all the yelling. So you do all the talking, and then you go and you do all the short rants and the yelling, fighting, anything like that, because then your voice is scratched. I auditioned for a big animated show in Los Angeles a couple of months ago. I won't tell you what, because I can't tell you, but it's not important to the story. I almost got cast in the lead role, and at the last minute, some famous guy, who's on a very famous television show, decided that he wanted to do voiceover. And of course, the producers were like, oh my gosh, this will get so much more attention to have this high-profile, well-known actor from this well-known TV show to be a voice in our show. So I was out, he was in. Wait, but it makes for a great story. So I was in the studio recording a character on this very show. I didn't get cast into one role, but I was playing this character, and I was doing a scene with the main character, and the celebrity guy had already recorded it. And I heard what he did, and I imitated him. I mean, just for fun, like he would say, you know, so let's see. That's what he said. So, he'd say something like, so what's your problem? And as soon as I didn't kill her, I was standing here, I didn't do anything. So I would hear him say, so what's your problem? And I would go, so what's your problem? Right, just having fun. And the director, who was in the control room, goes like this. Is that you? Yeah. He says, oh my gosh, you sound just like him. At the end of the session, the director says the following to me. The guy that's playing the lead role, he doesn't like to yell. He thinks it hurts his voice, and he's a singer, so he's very protective of his voice. And so he doesn't really want to do all of the that kind of stuff, you know? Sorry, Dark. And so so the director says, I have an idea. Let's take a pass at one of these fighting scenes, and you do all of his fighting with your imitation. So I did, and the director loved it. So now, every week, I go into the studio and do all of his yelling and screaming and fighting that he doesn't want to do. So now I am officially a stunt yeller, a stunt voice. Like, wow, all my life I hate yelling. Now I'm actually doing it for somebody else. Okay, you know what? We're very close to time. Actually, no, guys, I adore you. We would stay here all day if it were up to me, but I tell you what, we're going to take one last question. Hold on. But remember what the big man said?
Yeah.
Tomorrow. Look, we can continue this. We will continue this tomorrow. We've got the service in the morning, and then in the main events room, and then in the main events room, right after that, we'll continue this Q&A session. So you guys promise me all to come back tomorrow? Yeah. Okay, everybody wants this young lady in the green wig to have the last question, so I hope it's a good one.
I was just wondering what exactly it took to be a voice actor.
Well, you know what? It takes two things. It takes experience, like develop your skills as an actor. And then secondly, you need to live where the work is. You know, it's funny we're in Nashville because I've used this as an example many times. I've often told people, if I wanted to be a country music singer, I wouldn't move to Iowa, right? I would go to Nashville or places where that kind of stuff happens. And you could be the greatest voice actor in the world, but if you live in Nebraska, chances are you're not going to get many opportunities to practice your craft. So I would say get as much experience as you can as an actor. Actor first. There are a lot of people who say, well, I can imitate so-and-so, and I can make funny voices. Awesome. That's great at parties. But for playing characters through all of the highs and lows and the emotional demands of the roles, you need to be an actor, not an imitator of funny voices. You know, somebody's like, I can do Homer Simpson, and I can do Yoda, and I can do Mickey Mouse, and I can do whoever. That's awesome. But the goal is not to sound like other people. The goal is to be able to create characters and maintain them and play them authentically throughout the course of the series. So, you gotta be where the work is, and you gotta have some experience. So, get yourself as much experience as you can in acting. Voice classes, diction classes, get on stage. Like I said in the big room earlier, many of you may have been in that panel. Almost every voice actor I know has a background in theater. Some of them more than others. Some have like master's degrees in acting. And I mean, I minored in theater, but I mean, some of them have spent massive amounts of time on stage developing their craft. So that's the important part. You guys, am I going to see you tomorrow? Yeah! At 1 p.m., I'll be signing in the hall. Is that what you're calling it? That's funny. The hall